Welcome to Omni Update. An international oil tanker has recently docked in Cuba, delivering the country's first major energy shipment in over 2 months. This arrival offers temporary relief from ongoing international trade restrictions and embargo measures. While U.S. policymakers recently indicated no immediate opposition to temporary energy deliveries to the region, Washington maintains that its overall economic policy remains unchanged. Experts warn that this tanker's 730,000 barrels of crude will not instantly resolve the severe energy shortage in Cuba, where the population has experienced multiple island-wide power grid disruptions in just the last year and a half. To understand why this is happening, we have to look at how the local energy grid functions. Roughly 40% of the country's electric capacity comes from 7 large-scale power plants. These facilities were built decades ago and have been operating well beyond their intended lifespans while facing significant maintenance challenges. To compound the issue, they run entirely on domestic crude oil, which is known for having high levels of impurities and challenging chemical compounds. Because of these compounding challenges, the national power grid produced 25% less electricity last year compared to 2019. Furthermore, the grid is heavily interconnected, meaning a single offline station can create a domino effect, resulting in system-wide outages. Recent national power disruptions were triggered by technical issues at the Nuevitas plant in the central region, while several other recent grid failures stemmed from operational issues at Antonio Guiteras, the largest power plant on the island. To help stabilize the network, a system of smaller distributed power stations was previously built, responsible for another 40% of the island's electricity. However, this sector of the grid relies entirely on imported fuel, and local reserves are rapidly depleting. International trade restrictions have severely limited external energy shipments. While these trade policies are not the sole cause of the massive island-wide grid failures, they have heavily compounded their impact by halting operations at these smaller backup stations. The combination of aging infrastructure and a severe lack of diesel has deeply impacted daily life. Scheduled power cuts are now a daily reality. Public and private transportation has been drastically reduced. International airlines have suspended flights, impacting vital tourism revenue. And many regional water processing systems have simply stopped operating, leaving countless citizens without running water. Economic analysts point out that the nation's economy previously relied heavily on external economic support, and without that steady inflow, the current system is struggling to sustain itself. While the region produces enough local crude to keep its larger, aging plants running in the near term, there has been limited development in the renewable energy sector. Most other infrastructure runs entirely on imported energy. Any new shipments, like the recent international tanker, will certainly help, but the relief will not be immediate. Transporting the crude to refineries and processing it into usable diesel, gasoline, and fuel oil could take up to a month, followed by complex logistical distribution across the entire island. Meanwhile, the state-run electric utility continues to report massive daily energy deficits. If regular international supply chains are not restored, the power shortages and economic challenges will continue to escalate.